Hello there, I am Jacob Owens and you are watching my main channel on YouTube, and today we are going to be looking at my year as a photographer. Sorry that I have not uploaded in a long time, but I'm going to try starting to upload videos again. As a photographer, I have been many places, like Chester Zoo, Northumberland Zoo 3 times, Yorkshire Wildlife Park, Newby Hall for a car show, and a car show in Yorkshire, I forgot the name of it, in the River Wear and surroundings of the River Wear many times, including Victoria Viaduct. Just because it is a small walk, and I will try and do a POV video down there. So let's explain what has changed in the year of doing photography. In my year of doing photography, lots have changed. Like, instead of using auto on that camera, the Lumix G80, I've now learned how to use the settings on it. So using manual, like ISO, aperture, shutter speed. Also, I've stopped using Lightroom, the cloud-based version, and I've started using Lightroom Classic because it has more ways to color grade my images and edit them. But I do use the cloud Lightroom just as cloud storage for all my photos. Also, a change that happened to my social media that didn't mean to happen was I have a new Instagram, which is j.acubinans, because I took the other one because I have lost my login for it. So now we're gonna go to the desk, sit down, and have a look at some photos. So let's get into that. So we're gonna have a look at, why are you not focusing? Some early photos, and now we're gonna look at some of my new photos, just to show some improvements. Harlem Globetrotter. As you can see, these are unedited, so these are JPEGs. Sorry, I know, say JPEG, unedited. I'm sorry, this is before I had Lightroom. So if you actually have a look, I would say this is quite overexposed. Except for around here where that's not too badly exposed. Now this is kind of like abstract photo, I would say. Just from Christmas, so these are Christmas tree lights. So this is actually 2024, but it's not worth making a 2024 folder for like the 10 photos that there is. So as you can see, I just moved the camera while doing a long spray. Why is it at f22? I've got no idea. This is obviously manual. 47mm, probably could have went a bit wider. No flash. So this was the 12-60, which I have on right now. On f22, 5-second ISO could have been probably something like 100, but 400 was what I did. Don't know why. If you have a look at some of these, I literally never look at these photos. So you can say Christmas time because that is a Christmas bunting. Well, fairly exposed, but I'm not giving myself any credit for that because that would have been auto. Long exposure indoor is just some more. Let's have a look at what I have done. I'm not too bothered. So again, same thing roughly, just with the long exposure. This is extremely overexposed. Dog just after a bath. I'm not deleting that, but I've got a lot better photos of squirrels and I would never ever want these, so get rid of them. Because I have a terabyte. For external, I have a 990 Pro inside the computer. 4TB 990 Pro. So yeah, that is some of my old photos. So now, let's have a look at what I would be taking now. So I'll go in landscapes, something that didn't exist earlier. So yeah, these are the type of photos that I would take now. Definitely changed the type of things I photo, because I used to only really do like random things, like this Lego right behind me. Right there. If you also notice, office has been moved around a lot. Because this is a better studio setup. All the desks, printers, drawers with camera equipment, camera bag is all over here. And this is a nice backdrop. I think I should hang up some printers' photos on the wall, but that is for another day. So these are all raw. Well, these won't be raw because they're edited. But again, this, a lot better. Framing. Yes, I'm kind of using this to help frame that image. And this tree over here to help give it that. Sky's overexposed, but there's nothing you can do really without making this underexposed and lose dynamic range on this. So let's have a look at the properties. My settings are probably a lot, but details. See, let's have a look. Yeah, 1,000th of a second. Could probably. I should always go lower ISO, but I have gave these all denoisers 45. 2060 as well. Now, to be honest, these next ones here, you can say are probably some of my favourite photos. Like this, used something just to help frame the image. Like these leaves, shot through them. Then there's the viaduct. There's a bird. Too much grain zooming in that far. I've only got 16 megapixels. But yeah, it's quite nice. Let's have a look at my settings. I did use my settings to help make it look darker, but it's not too far off reality. Plus, it's not like cheating, just it's all edited. This could even be raw. Nope, that one's on Lightroom. But I did keep some raw photos, and to be honest, you won't tell. So yeah, 100th, ISO 100, f5.6. That is the minimum on the lens. It's a variable aperture. f5.6 is because it was at 150mm. See if I can find just the 45 to 150. Right here. 45 to 150. G. Panasonic Lumix G. 45 to 150 is what that was taken on. This is also alright, different settings, so I've went for a longer exposure. Slightly. And I shouldn't have done that. This one needs a denoise actually. But this is like a daytime, the viaduct. Getting decent shutter speed, not too much wobble. Everything's quite well. Obviously, no leaves will ever be perfect because wind is a thing. But yeah, it's alright. Now let's get out of landscapes and go into the river here. Also, these are probably some of my favourite photos. You got a nice reflection over here. The houses fit quite well. Nice on the... I forget... This bridge, if anyone knows what it's called, leave it in the comments. My mind has gone blank. But standing probably is where my cursor is, right here, is where it was taken. This is me trying to get creative, so taking a photo. Like, these are quite good. I took these a few days ago. That's when my Ramcom cope. At the river again. It was getting dark, so the settings up. What is it doing? So it's nice though. Now we can look at some photos from some zoos. Chester Zoo? This is quite meh, but some of these are actually exposed really nice and edited quite nice. Like this one. Quite a warm edit of the lemur, but it's also quite sharp. A nice bit of background separation from him. I have some really nice photos like this. Really nice. And if you want any of these, send me a message on Instagram and I can send you them. Like this. These are alright. I like this one. It looks a lot nicer on paper. Because I do print off a lot of photos, but I'm going to do a YouTube short looking at all of my printed photos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and hopefully you will watch other videos if I do, but I should. But I'm hoping I do, just watching my audio levels. Please hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment of any thoughts on ways to improve the videos, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.